Well, good morning. It is Sunday, February the 6th of 2022. January is gone and the year is just picking up speed. Hope you had a great week last week and are off to another good start today. Well, as most of you who are watching, if you're watching from central Indiana, know that we had a really good snow, sleet, ice, storm, whatever you want to call it, in the middle of the week. Started Wednesday evening, finally, I think, stopped snowing somewhere around early Friday morning. And so when I left here Wednesday, I had my laptop and books and stuff that I needed to work from home on Thursday and Friday if necessary. I got up Thursday, looked outside. There were several inches of snow outside, and I thought, all right, just went back to bed. Um, and thought, oh, I think I'll just take a snow day. And I remember vaguely, it's been a long time. I probably haven't had a snow day since probably around 1974. But anyway, I can remember a little bit about being a kid and going to bed and then getting up excited to listen, turn on the radio and excited to hear those words that school had been canceled because of snow. And then you could go out and play in the snow and go sledding and throw snowballs and just have a good time without any concern at all about school. Well, since then, technology has pretty much made snow days obsolete with all of this e-learning capability that we have and all of the technology that's available to work remotely. Um, you can dial into the server at work. You can do all kinds of stuff at home. And so it's kind of taken the excitement out of snow days. But I decided I was just going to have a good old-fashioned snow day. And then I remembered that we had a ministers meeting at 10:30, but it was by way of Zoom, and so we took care of that. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to flake out the rest of the day. And then I remembered we had another Zoom meeting at 7 or 7:30 that night. Um, but for the most part, I didn't do much of anything. And then the words of Bailey crept into my mind. She had given a devotional talk to the teens somewhere around, I think, the end of December, 1st of January, where she made the point. One of the points that she made was that you don't have to wait for a milestone event, like New Year's or a birthday, to start doing um, what God would have you to do. And so I began to feel a little guilty about saying, well, I'm just going to flake off and lay around here and watch TV and play games on my phone and iPad. And then I thought about some of the proverbs. There's quite a few proverbs that talk about being lazy and being a sluggard. And one of my favorites, I think, is in Psalm chapter 22, verse 13, where the sluggard says, "There's a lion outside. I may be killed in the streets." And the point of that proverb, if I understand it correctly, is it's it's extremely easy to come up with an excuse not to do what you know you ought to be doing. Um, the chances of any of us getting killed by a lion in the street is probably slim to none. But again, rationalization is a wonderful thing. We can always figure out some reason why we just can't do what we know we ought to do at the moment. We'll do it later. And so I began to feel a little guilty. So I got up and put on some warm clothes, went out and shoveled the snow so it wouldn't be as bad. Put down some salt to make shoveling the next time a little bit easier. Did some things around the house that needed to be done. Did some work, if you will, church work, if you will, um, because I understand the importance of rest. And the scriptures talk a lot about the importance of rest. But Saturday is typically my day of rest. And I also understand the importance of not being lazy. And unfortunately, on Thursday, I think I had just decided I'm just going to be lazy. Um, but we shouldn't be lazy. And so, thank you, Bailey, for those words of encouragement and Solomon for those proverbs about being a sluggard and about being lazy. That helped motivate me to get up and do some things that needed to be done and that I should be doing. And then finally, to our good Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because he never took a day off, if you will. I don't think he ever got up and said to his Father, you know, I'm tired of being the Christ. I'm tired of being the Savior. Just give me a day. Just let me go do what I want to do. Just let me go do my thing. I just want to veg out. I just want to forget about doing what I know I ought to do. I just want to take some time off and just flake off and be lazy. He never did that. He did take time out of his day and out of his routine, if you will, to spend some time alone with his Father. But he was never lazy. He was never a sluggard. And he never just tuned out of being what he was and what his Father wanted him to be. Well, let's don't be lazy. Let's don't be sluggards. There's nothing beneficial about that whatsoever. Well, I hope you have a great week.